You know, Levertov believed that she was a pilgrim. She said at the end of her life she wanted poetry itself, which was on pilgrimage. And it fits together with her notion, I think, of being in exile in some sense. She felt she lived on a borderland. I mean, her mother was Welsh, her father was a Russian Hasidic Jew that converted to Christianity, and she was, from them, I think, she got the sense of being in exile on a borderland, a pilgrim to some other place. The Hasidic base out of which Levertov worked was very profound and really influenced her. After about age 12, she was raised in a Christian family, but she really rejected all of this and became an announced agnostic. But she was interested in Judaism. Her father gave her a copy of Martin Buber's Tales of the Hasidim, and she became very, very interested in those Jewish roots. She never rejected her Jewishness, and I think it does show up in her poetry. There's a profound sense of the divine sparks of God being everywhere, and that the role of the devoted person is to bring those divine sparks together again. She actually used language, which was very religious language. She talked about psalms and the poet as priest and the poem as temple. And yet, she says these do not carry religious meaning. They're just containers, really, for what I'm saying. But I think it had influenced her very, very deeply. The connection between poetry and prayer become very deep in Levertov's life. She says that sometimes in the process of writing poetry, she feels as if it is a prayer. It is her prayer. And yet she also sees that prayer and poetry run along parallel tracks. They are both born out of a solitude and quiet. She develops a very deep prayer life and encounters many people who help her in that. She is really very much a searching person. Levertov said that she was engaged in the world because she was a poet. There was this intimate link between artistic life, in her case poetry, and social engagement, social justice for the world. Levertov saw life as double. As she says, there is joy in life, joy is real, torture is real, and we strive to make a bridge between them, and we fail or almost fail. And I think that statement brings together the suffering of the world, the joy of life, and that both of those are human realities. Neither is going away. And she would emphasize that, that war will not go away. Joy will not go away. And we live in the midst of these things, and the obligation not only of the poet, but every person who is fully human, and the Christian is called to be fully human, is called to be that bridge, to link those two things, to not be destroyed by the suffering, and to be nurtured by the joy that's there.